I'm here with Ben Lynch with CleanTech Capital Advisors and over 25 years experience in the cleantech industry. So tell us, Ben, how's the CleanTech European Forum been so far?
Yes, thanks, Lars. This is my third year at the event. I think we've gone through a very challenging period in the sector, but there's rays of light on the horizon. In the US, there's definitely been a lot of very successful deals in the cleantech sector the last 12 months. Europe is hoping to catch up, but I think generally investors are more optimistic about the sector than they have been at any point in the last 4 years. So it's promising, but I wouldn't say that it's booming yet, but definitely an improvement over more recent years.
So thank you. So what are you specifically looking for when you're here?
Well, these type of events, there's always a lot of presentations, but I think most of us come here to network, sometimes with new contacts, sometimes just refreshing relationships with existing contacts, working on some of the deals, talking to relevant parties for those deals, and I guess also get a little bit of the pulse. What's the key sector trends? What are some of the interesting startup companies, etc. But just kind of get an update on what's going on in the sector and keep in touch with and develop the contact network. That's really the main reasons for being here.
So Ben, where do you see the cleantech market going?
Yeah. I mean, people who follow the sector closely know we've kind of evolved from the cleantech 1.0 of wind and PV to a very, very broad range of cleantech markets now. I think from a financing perspective, we're hoping as you get some successful exits, particularly in the US, that there'll be more VC investment. That's kind of something we're hoping will happen. I think we'll start to see more IPOs in the sector here in Europe in the next 1 to 2 years, and we're continuing to see more corporates setting up venturing arms because they see a lot of challenges to their existing businesses, and the only way to sort of address those challenges is being invested in and having relationships with innovative cleantech companies. So those are some of the key trends which the sector is seeing at the moment.
So for cleantech companies out there, what would you expect from them, and what are you specifically looking for? I mean, there's a lot of them and it's growing and they need help from investors like yourself. So how should they approach you?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a predisposition towards particular cleantech subsectors. We focus more on the companies. You can be a great company in a kind of out of favor sector, but that's still the type of company that we want to be involved in, rather than just say, you know, we love this type of sector and we hate that type of sector. I think for companies at this event, the audience here is VCs, private sort of early and growth stage companies. You know, they need to have great technology, great protected IP, great management teams, ideally some revenues, and be in markets where, you know, they determine a little bit their own destiny and not be subjected to sort of government policy changes. Those are kind of the basic checklist, and after that, each investor is going to go into the detail on a company and its markets. But if you don't at least fulfill those criteria, it's going to be quite hard to get off the starting blocks at the moment in the current environment.
Yeah, so Ben, to summarize, it's the third day of the European CleanTech Forum here in Stockholm. What are you taking with you? Swedish experience, Stockholm experience, CleanTech experience?
Yeah, it's great to be in Stockholm. Stockholm's a wonderful city. We had a lovely event last night where they have the Nobel Prize giving. So that sort of shows what a wonderful town Stockholm is. It's a nice time of year, lovely and bright. Summer is coming. I think the mood in the sector is improving. It's not really out of the woods. I think it's been a great showcase for Sweden as an innovative country. I think Scandinavians, particularly Swedes, are known for being very understated. So they have some great entrepreneurs, great technologies, but they don't really shout about it like some other countries. So I think they were able to do that at this event, but in the Swedish subtle way. And I think anyone who's come here from other countries is going to come away with a very positive impression of the the type of companies that you have in the cleantech sector here in Sweden.
That sounds great. So we're hoping for a Nobel Prize in cleantech coming up. Well, so it sounds good that the organizers, the CleanTech Group and the Swedish Energy Agency have succeeded with this event, and it seems obviously you're very happy as well with this. So thank you very much. All the best and good luck, Ben, for future businesses, and hope to see you soon in Stockholm again.
Thank you very much, Lars. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you. Bye.